accidentally press that shit. Just be like that. But damn. That sucks. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go all in. I accidentally pressed this. I thought we already pressed this. Oh my fucking god, bro. We cannot lose a bit. Fuck you, say Gilgeous Alexander. These cast team make me lost. I want to be out also.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Green, Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Gabriel in at the 1 spot. And for the Thunder, we've got Lou Dort. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous Alexander. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Williams at the 4 slot. This last chunk of the season could be it for some of the aging stars in the league, which, Brent, is kind of tough to watch. Going back to personal experiences, when did you know that it was time to retire?
Well, Kevin, you just know. I mean, it's really hard to describe, but my last year in Houston, the season finished up, and I just thought about what it is that I could do to still contribute to the team, and it really didn't live up to some of the standards that I had for myself. And so with a lot of deliberation, I felt like now was the time. And it's always a very difficult decision.
Now here's Saric. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Tries again. Got a hand on it. Here's Gabriel, covered by Saric. G kicks to Kuminga. Here's Gabriel. He had 35 points last game out. And that one, good. Gabriel's got his second bucket of the night.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The Thunder with another miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Softly drops in the floater. Gabriel's got 6.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And the foul called on G.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. The Thunder have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And Saric kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Curry. It's deflected.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And G with the stuff.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Los Angeles Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 33 points last game. It's Dort on the wing, defended by Butler. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Green dishes to G. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Gabriel's got 10 points in the game.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Dort kicks to Giddey. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Here's Butler, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
Here's Saric. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's Dort.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
And the first shot of the night for him missing.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he could communicate that quite well.
Passes to Giddey. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gabriel. He's guarded by Williams. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Gabriel, and it's G finishing it off.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
So it's the Thunder now. The Warriors making the shot.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's G finishing it off.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Green, the pass to Gabriel. Some solid defense from Saric. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Warriors lead by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Green. Then it's Butler. Then it's G, and it's Curry at the two-guard spot.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gabriel. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Giddey kicks to Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Warriors leading by 19 points. Here's Gabriel, drains it from 9 feet away. Gabriel's got 22 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He had great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. They've just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Here's Giddey. The Warriors making the shot. At the elbow, it's Saric. Lays it up off the glass.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team.
And G drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Yep, that one goes.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Gabriel's shot's good. Gabriel's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Giddey. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Gabriel. And that one, good. Gabriel's got 30 points.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Giddey. Dort with the ball. Drills it from outside. Dort's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Man, if this offense can get Luguentz Dort to become a reliable option, it's going to open some stuff up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Outside Williams. Got a piece of it. Here's Gabriel. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And then G with the jam.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stefan's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one.
Now here's Giddey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Again, the Thunder score.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Gabriel, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in, and G drops them both.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Williams. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Gabriel. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on G. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Manu Ginobili, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, he gets into the 4th quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Gabriel. And good, there's another.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the number 2 spot now.
And GA, every game he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's mark set back in 1963. The incredible 62 effort of Chamberlain still looms as the top spot.
And here are the Warriors now, after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 32 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Now the pass to Dort. Holmgren at the elbow. Williams trying to break free, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Gabriel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Warriors have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And G drops them both. There's 14 seconds left here in the 2nd. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Here's Gabriel. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 44 points for G.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the 2nd half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, give us your take.
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, win the battle of possessions. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Saric is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Giddey in at the 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
Talking about defensive specialists. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him, go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and has become a very important part of this team.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Pass to Saric. Feeds to Williams. It's deflected. Here's Gabriel. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. No good on that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz Dort and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
Warriors leading by 21. Shot from the inbound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting for the away team.
He doesn't get the second one. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Gabriel. No good. Some solid defense from Saric. And the foul called on G. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's Gabriel. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Williams. That time the assist by Saric.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Here's Gabriel. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The layup off target.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Count that one for Dort.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. 48 points for G.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Giddey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And they call an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Here's Gabriel. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander. And good. He hits it again.
One more 50-point game from him as he continues to move towards the top spot.
I have never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end.
The top spot for most 50-point games in a season comes from the scoring year of all scoring years. Wilt Chamberlain's amazing 1962 season will actually average 50 points a game that year.
Giddey the pass to Šarić. Just 2 to shoot. The shot off that time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the foul called on G. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Thunder trailing by 21.
Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Joe.
Here's the floater. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Joe. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Mann. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mann's got 5 points so far.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass. You make the feed before the defense has a chance to react.
Oh,
man.
Assisted by.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. You know, we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Here's Mann. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside for Curry. Pass to Gabriel. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Mann passes to Williams. From past the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Warriors leading by 16. Here's Gabriel. Drives to the hoop.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Mann. He's got 11. There's the pass to Joe. 27 seconds left in the third. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mann's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Gabriel. They get the rebound. Kuminga dishes to Curry. Here's Gabriel. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
The away team, 62.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
so helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry is out there with G. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And the foul called on G.
First team foul.
Here's man. From 10 feet out, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Gabriel. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thunder trailing by 18. Passes it to Man. And here is Dort. Pass to Giddey. Here's Man. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Gabriel, and another one falls. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The pass to Dort. Down low. Man gets the bucket. Man's got 7 points for the quarter.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
It's stolen. And the foul called on G.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Pass to Dort. Now here's Giddey. Holmgren kicks to Giddey. The tray. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Gabriel. Here's Green. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. 64 points for G.
Bro, I'm just trying to play. I'm just trying to play.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Now, here's Dort. Saric passes to Giddey. Fires the 3. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Gabriel's shot's good.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Giddey kicks to Saric. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 20 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. Passes it to Giddey. And here is Saric, guarded by Green. The fader. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
His 5th personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren.
At the line for the away team.
And G drops them both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Giddey the pass to Saric. Back to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing a foul.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Warriors leading by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the foul called on G.
Team is in the penalty.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic. I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal, getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. And he gets it back. Dort finds Williams. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for G.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Man. Simmons against Curry. To the paint, releases. Man gets the bucket.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Gabriel. The Thunder making the shot. Cans it from downtown.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct.
He got it again. Sensational.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Takes it inside, and it's G finishing it off.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
At the line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
He hits both from the strike. Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 21. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, G.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. To the middle. Another bucket! Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cookies to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Bro, 5 minutes, 25 points. It's insane. Shay, your ass, dog. 87.9 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 4 blocks, 30 turnovers only, 13 down, 11 fouls. No, that's a lot. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 3-pointers. Okay. Six, 7, more like 7, 6. Okay, I'm sorry. No wonder. Look at those. Bro. cannot lose. I forgot who got for Bane. Who got trade for Bane? Man.
The scene is being set in Memphis, Tennessee at the FedEx Forum. For the Warriors, the best in the business all season long, the cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight. Coming right up after this. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, the Grizzlies are an elite team, but also one of the league's youngest. John Morant said, quote, "We're just getting started. Everybody's ultimate goal is to win a championship. We've just got to make sure we're laying brick by brick each day to get better. And at the end..."
No shortage of ambition, Allie. Thanks for that. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Butler. Green out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Gabriel in at the 1. And for Memphis, inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Here's Gabriel. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Hey, it's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, your team start changing up their rotations with the postseason in mind?
You know, B.A., I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, seeding is so important in the postseason, but I don't think it's time to start experimenting. It's still about winning games and getting into the best position possible.
Oh, the swat by Adams. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
About a minute played here so far in the first. And that one's good. Gabriel.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Bane, coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Here's Gabriel, hounded by Morant. The 3 is up, and that one's good. Gabriel, he's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Brooks outside. Now here's Morant. He's been an offensive force, averaging close to 34 a game.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years. In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
A good look from Bane. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Now here's Bane. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Here's Gabriel, guarded by Bane. Gabriel's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pass to Morant. Brooks against Curry. Now Bane, outside Morant, just 5 to shoot. Over Green. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Here's Gabriel, hounded by Morant. And that one's good. Gabriel, 11 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Brooks outside. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Knocked loose. And here's Bane. And he drives in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Trouble for the defense on this drive. Desmond gets physical and gets fouled.
And Bane drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Gabriel. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Can't hit that one. Butler against Bane. Deflected. Outside Butler. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now with the floater. And it's Morant missing. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Gabriel. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Jackson finds Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bane's got 8.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
58 seconds left now in the first quarter. Gabriel. That three's off the mark.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Adams inside. Green covering. From deep, Morant. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And it's Brooks missing. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Gabriel. Here he goes. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Substitution for your Grizzlies, Luke Kennard, Tyus Jones.
Here's Gabriel, defended by Jones. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Gabriel, he's got 16.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Warriors up 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Memphis trailing here. On the floor for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Gabriel in at the point. Here's Bane. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bane. So good from the mid-range.
Here's Gabriel, defended by Jones.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. The Grizzlies shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Bane. Here's Adams. Green covering. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Here's Butler. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for the
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Jones against Curry. Outside Jones. Down low. Here's Bane. Yep, that one's good. Bane's got 12 points.
What a dangerous player to have in the backcourt. When Bane gets this hot, he will tear a defense apart.
Here's Gabriel. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Bryant for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, B.A., a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. Jackson can't get it to go. Gone 3 of 6 from deep.
Bro, I cannot smack you here because otherwise I'm gonna make a fucking scene.
So far. Here's Gabriel, hounded by Morant. Puts up the 8-footer. Pass to Gabriel. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 24.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Bane. Now here's Brooks. This one for 3. And another miss by Memphis. Now Butler. Here's Gabriel.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Brooks outside.
Did he just bounce? That shit is a dunk contest level dunk, bro. What the fuck are we doing? He bounced the ball quite hard, so it reached the certain level of height, so he can do a fucking 360 windmill. No, 180 windmill. Man, shut your bitches.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Gabriel. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Warriors lead by 10.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Rebounded by Gabriel.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the away team.
It's both from the stripe. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Timeout called. Memphis.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Here's Morant. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From deep, Bane. That one no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. The 3 from Bane. And again, Memphis no good. The Warriors have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Here's Gabriel, hounded by Morant. Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Give him 35.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Pass to Adams. Here's Bane. That one's good from the corner. Bane's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
A minute 15 left to play in the first half. And that one's good. Gabriel.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Back to Morant. Outside Bane. The 3-ball. And they get it back. There's 49 seconds left in the second. Drops in the 3.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Okay, that's going in.
Deep 3-point range from beyond the arc and then some. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Brooks missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Oh, it's blocked by Green.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And he knocks down the first one.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
2 on the clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Warriors delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
I know teams love to...
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
On your feet, fans, here they come.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, Memphis shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by Gabriel.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lets the 3 fly. Another one goes. Incredible.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Bane. Got a hand on it. Here's Gabriel. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks from outside drills it from deep.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
He's already a skilled defender, but recently Jaren Jackson Jr. has stepped up his game. He causes nightmares for shooters now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. So, Smitty, what do you attribute Jackson Jr.'s defensive growth to?
You know, B.A., I think a lot of it is his focus. He's keeping his eye on the shooters, but it's also just confidence. He's more sure of himself than ever.
Connects from downtown.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Here's Gabriel. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Jaren Jackson picks one up, and the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Here's Gabriel. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bane with it, and he's got 28 now. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Green. Green's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Kuminga. Here's Gabriel. Another bucket! Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Morant finds Bane. 3-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bane. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Here's Gabriel. The three-pointer off the mark. Bane with it. Kuminga defends. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Gabriel. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That one's off. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Kennard, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Bane. Jones from outside. No luck on that one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Gabriel. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Butler against Jones. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Gabriel.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Kennard. There's 1:34 left in the third. Jones misses.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Gabriel, defended by Jones. Fires in the triple.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Outside Morant. Pass to Kennard to halt the run. Rebounded by Gabriel. Gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. From deep. Sinks it from distance.
3 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Back to Jones. Clark against Green. Oh, they get a hand on it. Butler with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Gabriel. Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Inside, here's Morant. It's good.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Let's go with a 3. Connects again from distance.
And the threes just don't stop. Another shot and another make.
Yes, and he's starting to creep up that list now for the most 3-pointers in a game. We'll see if he keeps it going. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
11 seconds left in the third. Here's Gabriel. Gets the 3 to fall.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Golden State Warriors delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Butler. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Gabriel in at the point guard. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Jack's up a three, and again for three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Kennard outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Gabriel from deep three-point range. Aldama grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
Just another one falls. Amazing.
He's scoring at an insane level, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Man, he is on a mission, closing in on third place all time in scoring. Nice shot by Kennard.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
Here's Gabriel. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. Pass to Aldama. Count that one. And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievements, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, etc., etc. They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
Counted from distance.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Here's Gabriel. Good! Another from three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Launches it. Second chance shot. Outside for Butler. Pass to Curry. Here's Gabriel. The three. And it's good. He hits another one.
That score moving him clear into third all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. And here's Jones. There's the three. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Grizzlies ball. Substitution for your Grizzlies, Zaire Williams.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. 4 on the clock. From deep. And they recover it. Outside Jones with 2 on the clock. And another miss by Memphis.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Butler.
2 minutes.
Here's Gabriel, defended by Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Tyus Jones. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Here's Gabriel. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Outside, Williams. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth. 5 on the clock to stop the run. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Gabriel. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together. But it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success.
Well, B.A., a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health. And that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for the away team at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. The 3. And again for 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
Jones hits them both. Here's Gabriel, defended by Jones. 4-3, good! Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. And an intentional foul right there.
15 foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Memphis. 2 shots.
That one's no good.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Grizzlies with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
His third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
That free throw no good.
Xavier Tillman taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Guys, your thoughts?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution, but let's see out of the timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special. And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, a break and play.
This crowd can do nothing but watch in awe. He has been spectacular.
He's out of his mind, dropping bombs all night. It's a performance we'll be talking about for a long, long time.
And so they foul intentionally.
Draymond Green, his third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Memphis, Xavier Tillman. At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Gabriel, defended by Jones. And another one!
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And even on hostile ground, the fans have to respect what he's done tonight.
Boy, he's just filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his performance.
Unstoppable force tonight offensively, putting up points at will. It was unbelievable to watch.
Grizzlies Bunch Youth Dance Team. Come on. Timeout awaiting.
Blitz.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Grizzlies Dance Team. Away team foul. His fourth personal foul.
First one falls.
Tyus Jones. 2 shots.
Jones hits them both. Off the inbound pass. No good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
This shit, y'all. 108 points. Wait, no, let's screenshot again. 108 points, 13 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 block, 2 turnover, 4 foul, 5 dunks only. 23 3 points, 9 free throws only. Comparison, yeah. Chart. Okay, GG y'all. I'm gonna go eat with my friends now. Bye bye.